Hi, episode 16. Let's do this. It'll be a while before I take some genuine trades or even consider trading on the real account because morning really isn't my thing. But I do like to watch it, kind of mess around with the sim account, take a few trades here and there. Alright, I went long here after I got back to my computer because I saw how it bottomed out here. Ideally, we could have gotten in a little earlier, but I wasn't here, so I entered when this candle was right there. Unlikely? Goodbye. I went long right here after this sort of bottomed out. I'm just gonna exit that. 11 points, could have gotten much more. Of course I can't always get it at the top, but there's certainly a balance between exiting here and exiting there. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta have a little fun and do a 20,000 order size. Just give it a couple minutes, it'll get filled. Okay, I think I broke Ninja Trader because I can't access the chart. Oh, how about that? Close all positions. Okay, there we go, guys. That's how you take your account from $2,000 to $400,000. Here's something interesting that means nothing, but I'm still pointing it out. I don't know why. Look at the ATR on here, basically flat. Da 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 da. Da, da, da. Is that a piano? Piano on the beat? Neville's long bottom. Owen long bottom? Owen. Does anyone know where the reset button is on my real account to get it back to what I deposited? Another reminder to not be greedy. That is one thing about the sim account, because if I was in that trade on the real account, then you bet your butt I would have exited that trade. Ain't no way I could hold on to that much profit without closing it. So in that sense, the live account would be easier to handle that situation, because I definitely would have closed it. Nice. That was a 20-pointer. That's like a 10-pointer, but twice. It's like a 5-pointer 4 times. On the chart you can't see because my screen is massive, like my brain. That went through the high of day. And it looks like we're gonna have a green day. Luckily September is over, so I'm awake. It's another 20 points up from where I exited. This mother flipper just keeps on going up. Ventriloquist. Go long? Go long. $14 points. Sorry, 14 points. Well, I specifically didn't put my take profit above there because I didn't want to be greedy. But, there is 20 points more that I could have gotten. Too bad. Wah. This is like my favorite trade that I've taken recently. This is the exact way that I want to be trading. The way I think about this is that this section right here is its own thing, its own chapter. And that chapter came to an end when we got 2 green candles in a row that kind of stalled everything out. It's a completely different structure than what this was. So, with the mark of that structure changing, I decided to go long. Now it could have just stalled out and kept going down, but my stop loss was a few points away. At worst, I would have taken a $9 loss if this pause had resulted in a continuation down from what was happening previously. But it just happened to go my way. And I wasn't greedy. Seems like every time I decide to be greedy, it's when it doesn't go through, and When I decide to not be greedy, we have these huge push throughs. I'll get better. Here's something interesting. We come up here, triangle. You know those, magical triangles. Anyways, it breaks it down. Instead of continuing up, this is what we played for. So we get to the next instance of another triangle showing up, where it comes up and then consolidates, but instead of this being broken to the downside like it did the last time, it went up. I think maybe part of me was trying to play for the downside break because that's what happened last time. But we know that looking back at a structure and basing your play off of what happened the last time something looked like that is just an illogical idea, because think about that, it's so stupid. Nothing would ever change if the same thing always happened. That doesn't mean the opposite is going to happen, but it does mean that making a decision based on what happened the last time something similar to this showed up doesn't make sense. Did that make sense? Who are you? For any of you wondering why I don't use a tick chart, this chart right here is a tick chart, and it has been there the entire time I've been making these videos. Okay, moving on. Coffee time. Probably should have just taken my 20 points, you know? Like I said, when I'm greedy, it doesn't work out. When I'm not greedy, it goes kapowie. You know what I'm saying? In my head, I was thinking that this candle changed the story, made it a new chapter. In fact, I was thinking, hey, maybe I should short now. Trading is just hoping it goes to one line on the chart before it goes to the other line on the chart, which is something I realized after 20 minutes in a hot tub. But you knew that if you've seen that video on my main channel. But if you haven't, I'm not gonna say my feelings are hurt, but like they hurt a little, but like not a lot. Like it's fine, it's not a big deal, it's just like hurts. Like I'm not gonna cry about it probably, but I might. It is now 3:05. I haven't really taken any trades for a while because I'm not really sure how to trade when it just keeps going up. So if there are no more trades on the day, thank you very much for watching.